We're live.
Good morning.
We're live on this melty, soon to be melty Tuesday. We're finally getting above freezing, and all the snow that is everywhere is going to start to melt in about T-minus 1 hour and a half.
So just another
90
mess.
minutes.
Just another mess, and then when it gets cold again, it'll all refreeze.
Yeah, but it's going to be warm for a few days.
Or freeze again.
Days. It's gonna.
Yeah.
A lot of it's gonna go away. So we're happy. The sun is out. It is shining. Unlike the last 10 days, it's been cloudy and cold and awful. It's
Gloomy.
sun's out. Stuff's melting. It's Tuesday. We're ready to rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only 9 days until Christmas.
We only have one more show till
do.
Christmas.
And Matt's actually off next Tuesday, so
Matt's
We'll have to
going
figure
on a little Christmas trip.
yeah. He gets to go where it'll be maybe a little bit warmer, but maybe not.
We'll see, right?
We'll have to see.
We'll see.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Dave. We're talking about your son.
Is Christmas is on a Wednesday?
Thursday.
It's a Thursday. Okay. So we will have the morning show. We'll just have to do it we'll have to do it old school
We'll have
style.
to do old school without
Yep.
Matt.
I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll do
well,
it. All the good production's going to be gone next week.
You're gonna be slumming it.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll do a show, but what do you got?
we'll manage somehow.
Yeah,
We
we'll
will.
figure it out.
We'll see if we can get it figured out. What do we have today? Well, let's just start in with our usuals. How about some birthdays?
Okay.
It would have been Beethoven's birthday today, where he's still alive.
How
And
old would he have been?
Really old.
He's dead.
He is dead.
He died.
Well, yeah, Ludwig van Beethoven is dead. He was born in 1770 and died in 1827.
Just a baby.
Just a baby. Yeah, just a baby. Another birthday today. We've got Benny Anderson, born in 1949.
You're telling me
1946 from ABBA, so he's 79 years old.
you're telling me someone from ABBA has the most American name of Benny Anderson, and it's not like
Well, it is spelled the Scandinavian way
Oh,
of
okay.
Anderson with the two S's instead of the Americanized where they took off the one S at the end. And
I
like my
suppose.
last name is only ESON, and my relatives over there SONESSON. And they Americanized
okay.
it to SONNESON. So
I guess we're just so used to Scandinavian names in this town that it doesn't even seem Scandinavian to us
it's a
anymore.
very-
It's like Solstrom, whatever, no big deal.
Yeah.
NBD.
Yeah.
You know, Andersons, and he's just like, whatever.
Johnson's.
Oh yeah, every Johnson, every way you can spell it too.
And then the last one for today that I came up with, Billy Gibbons today.
Ho
76 years old from ZZ Top.
He's only
What do
76.
you mean only 76?
Billy Gibbons looks old.
He does.
Older than
I don't
76.
think he does.
Last couple of years, he's looked pretty.
He's
old.
really skinny. He's got that real skinny look.
Okay.
It's only 76. I thought it was-
Sorry.
I'm happy
you
he's
look
having a
pretty good for
birthday.
76, Billy, if you're watching the show. You know?
You know,
Come on
the
up, I'll
beard.
take you out for a coffee.
Well, I guess he's never appearing on the show because we make fun of him.
I'm not making fun of him.
No, we love Billy Gibbons. It's just I thought he was older than that. That's all.
No. Beethoven had a few hits back in the day. Yeah, one or two.
I think he did a final tour. He did a big tour.
Did he do a
and
final tour?
He did a. He did
Billy
a.
Gibbons looked 76 back in 1970.
Exactly. Thank you. I agree. He looked 76 and
Some of
76.
us like older looking men, but marry younger men. All right, what do we have? So then I just pulled some other random events out here today. This day in 1966, the Jimi Hendrix Experience released the first single in UK, Hey Joe.
That's her first single, huh?
1966 from the Jimi Hendrix Experience.
It's a good single.
It is. Then in 1993, Nirvana's MTV Unplugged performance was broadcast.
Oh, an absolute banger. Mm-hmm. Absolute classic. I mean, when you think of MTV Unplugs, which ones do you think about? By the way, I think they still did them up till recently.
Did they? Well, I'm thinking that's the only one I can think of right off the top of my head, but I know there's a bunch more.
Alice in Chains
Okay.
and Nirvana are the top two I think of. What about you? What about the audience? What comes to your mind when you say MTV Unplugged? What are the standout performances? I know some people probably say Cranberries. That's been doing pretty well. But yeah, let the viewers talk today. Let's see what you guys think.
Yeah.
MTV Unplugged.
Take over the show and talk for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Days today.
What do you got?
Stupid Toy Day.
Stupid Toy Day.
So on the list now, let me see. I don't think many of these are stupid. Mr. Potato Head. Mr. Potato Head was fun. I think.
Oh,
they still
stupid!
make
Stupid in the most endearing kind of way is what they're talking about.
Tamagotchis. I don't even know what those were. I kind of remember. Were they little
Digital
thingy?
pets.
They're the little.
And you had to feed them like every so. I think Andrew might have had one of those.
Oh yeah, we were right in the right. I had one.
Beanie Babies and Pet Rock. Now, Pet Rock, whoever came up with that, great idea. I mean, that person got their money out of that.
The packaging is what you're
Pet
buying.
Rocks.
I mean, the packaging's pretty cool, and they weren't expensive.
I don't know if it's a toy or not, but how about Chia Heads?
There's those things are everywhere. You go to like
They are.
every Dollar General, and there's a row of them sucker. Menards row of
Mm-hmm.
Chia Pets. TV ads. Chia Pet just lives on.
Bob Ross. I think they did a Bob Ross one once.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Matt's doing the little theme song there over in the background today.
Like the
And
plant
then,
growing.
Yeah, every time we went chit chit, it's so the grass growing faster.
and then it's National Chocolate Covered Anything Day.
You always find these.
We're all adults here. Just use use your own judgment.
And that,
I like chocolate covered strawberries.
there you go.
Yeah. So
What are you talking about, Annette?
chocolate covered strawberries.
All right. All right.
You know, I like chocolate ice cream with hot fudge and then chocolate sprinkles. So I guess there's mine. Yeah. And then a little whipped cream and cherry on top, of course. But oh, and I have to have a weird word of the day.
Yeah.
David
Unked.
Hasselhoff shit.
Unked. UNKED. Do you know what it means?
UNK.
UNKED. Unked.
Unked. Is that like a Gen Z slang for like being
Doesn't-
older?
This. No, it's not.
Gen 8. Oh, what do you got?
This website
That'd be
doesn't
unk,
tell me.
I think.
Yeah,
doesn't-
unk. Yeah.
Doesn't
Unked.
tell me what gen it is or anything, but it's just it's an adjective meaning strange, weird, or ghastly.
Okay.
So the old unked manor had an eerie atmosphere that seemed cloistered in
It's
time.
got to be old.
Yeah, that's an old.
Yeah, it doesn't give me any of the breakdown here about anything. So
Brian says Pearl Jam Unplugged and 10,000 Maniacs Unplugged. Also,
Eric Clapton did an unplugged. So did Jimmy Page and Robert Plant.
but those don't come to mind. When we're talking about what, I mean, I'm saying those are awesome, but when you hear MTV Unplugged, what comes to mind? And I agree. Pearl Jam, 10,000 Maniacs. I mean, I like
Most people are saying Nirvana.
Zeppelin better than 10,000 Maniacs, but 10,000 Maniacs comes to mind more. I don't know. Maybe it's just timing on these parts. It was just good performance. I don't know.
Maybe. Oh, Kiss was on there.
Yeah, Kiss did it, I think, twice.
Yeah,
I think they did it back in the day, and they did it in like a 2000s one.
forgot about that. I think they did it with the original.
So they're saying the most
Yeah.
successful one was Eric Clapton,
The most successful one was Eric Clapton and
Yes.
not Nirvana. Maybe Nirvana
whose
was,
album became the best-selling live album ever. But Nirvana and Alice in Chains are iconic for
Yeah.
their raw grunge impact, while Mariah Carey and Lauryn Hill
Mariah
are celebrated
Carey.
for powerful vocal showcases, with others like Rod Stewart, Kiss, and Pearl Jam also ranking high in the fan and critic
There you
polls.
have it.
Oh, Rod Stewart did one?
And Kiss.
Yeah.
I think they made him up till like 2018 or something. I don't know. All right, on to my segment of the night of the day, the store of the day,
The
whatever.
store, the show, whatever you want to call it.
The Record Store Day chart this week is kind of skewed because it's the Record Store Day week. So, you know how our charts lag a little bit. It's 12/4, so which includes Record Store Day week. So, pretty much all 50 items on the list are Record Store Day titles. Even though I was going to try not to talk about Record Store Day this week, I'm going to see through the list here.
Are there
So-
any on there that are not Record Store Day?
Thank you for asking that, Annette.
welcome.
That's what I was trying to get to. The ones that are not Record Store Day, Charlie Brown is number 3. And I believe it because I feel like we have sold every version, every copy, and we're scrounging for them.
I doubt that we have too many of those left.
We just keep hawking them. They keep going out the door. We're gonna sell out of them.
Because I know at that we had a show Saturday at Lino's Mercado. It was like a vintage show, and I think I had 3 of those, and I think all 3 sold at that pop-up store.
Unbelievable. I mean, it is believable, but it's crazy how that record's still so popular for all these years. Jeff Buckley Grace coming in. You know, I missed Post Malone. That's a Record Store Day one. I think there's literally like 5 items on this list that are not Record Store Day.
And believe it or not, Fleetwood Mac is not even on this list.
Fleetwood Mac not on the list. Jeff Buckley Grace is at 48. The new Taylor Swift is at 45. Everything else is like Record Store Day. So, and I'm not going to go through that list. You guys, we've talked about it enough. So, but yeah,
The chords.
it was a big shakeup. We're going to see post Record Store Day what happens. But I'm going to
I
bet
think
you.
there's still going to be. I bet you next week that list will still be at least half Record Store Day releases, if not more. Maybe not.
I don't think so. I mean, I think there's going to be maybe a handful.
Oh,
I think there'll be a handful. I think most of that stuff sold out right away. I do think Charlie Brown's going to be in the top 5.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. It's still selling really well. All right, talking about new releases a little bit. One of Annette's favorite albums.
Yep, my top 2 albums.
Top 2 album. Number 1 for her, Dire Straits, Brothers in Arms, but number 2
It is in my top
is
2.
No, I mean, I thought you meant like that. Those 2 albums are your top 2 albums.
No.
Like, that's why I thought it was funny because I'm
No,
like, it's the same.
Elton John title is my other first, and there it's hard to go pick which one is number 1 and which one is number 2.
Annette, you purchased this large
I
box.
did.
Have you opened yours to give us a review of it?
No, I need to get a Blu-ray player. Well, that's just part of it, but no, I have not opened it yet.
So it comes in a 3 LP version with the regular album redone, of course, and the rarities LP2 and LP3. Or you can buy the Mega Bad MFer.
It is.
Has all 3 LPs. Has the Blu-ray with the Atmos mix and the Quad mix and the Surround mix. It's got CDs. It's got the Japanese replica 7-inch single. It's got
Posters. Got some
Posters.
artwork, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I,
$262, which isn't, I mean,
when you
You're under
consider everything
300,
that's
I mean,
in it,
that's
I mean,
not
there's
bad.
what 4 or 5 records in there.
yeah.
Ray, is there really one of those coming out?
UHQR is,
Charlie Brown, yeah.
yeah,
Really?
ours are on the way.
Oh.
We're waiting for Analog Productions to put it in a box and send it to us. It's coming. Well, yeah, we got a bunch of the UHQR Charlie Browns coming. Hopefully they show up before Christmas.
Yeah,
I hope so.
they're kind of pushing it.
Yeah. But we've already had, I think, 5 or 6 different versions of it this year. Mm-hmm. It's been, because I've been trying to find every copy I can get. So yeah, that's the record that came out. The Pink Floyd Animal, or Wish You Were Here. Animals would be the next one. Wish You Were Here anniversary. We already sold a few in the store.
Yeah.
They're doing okay. Probably, I don't know if there's a regular version available right now, but
I don't
Anyway.
remember what all it came out in.
yeah. Talking a little bit about audiophile stuff. You know, there seems to be a large amount of new in classic audiophile stuff coming out. What I mean by that is, 4 years ago, it was Analog Productions and MoFi. That was it. Those were the only 2 companies really making audiophile records. And there's a lot of quasi, Friday Music and Craft Recordings, people who made really good records that weren't quite in the audiophile realm.
Ray wants UHQR or Charlie Brown.
Okay, when they show up, I don't know when they're going to show up. Hopefully they show up before Christmas.
If not,
we have a
you
bunch
can play
coming.
it next Christmas.
We have a bunch coming. But now, current day, there's a plethora of audiophile pressings.
Mm-hmm.
And it causes for a lot of confusion
It does.
and a lot of frustration because everybody's putting stuff out and it's hard to keep up with it. It's hard for us to keep up with it, let alone you guys. And then People ask, what version is it? Well, who put it out? People will call and they say, oh, you get the Charlie Brown MoFi coming out. Like, well, no, it's a UHQR. Well, what's a UHQR? Well, that's Analog Productions one-step version. Well, what's that? What's the difference between UHQR and analog? It just goes and goes and goes and goes. People get all the companies mixed up and all the titles mixed up, and it's tough. Mm-hmm. So we're here to set some of it straight.
Okay.
So, Analog Productions has the QR quality record pressing. It's a little sticker they put on
QRP.
theirs. Yep. Also known, it says Analog Productions on the sticker. Mm-hmm. They also do the UHQRs. Mm-hmm. So they do the regular line, and they have their UHQR line. Which did I grab
I do
one?
have to say, those UHQRs sound pretty darn good.
They do.
I don't see that you.
I gotta go grab one.
He's got to go grab one, so I'll just hold up Foreigner. Let's see. You just talked about this one. So this, no, this one I same one you just showed. So let's hop to a MoFi then, as long as he's going to get something else. So here is one, a Mobile Fidelity Sound Lab, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, and I'll have him talk about this when they get back. And they are, at least this one's still numbered. And this is self-titled. So these are put out by Mobile Fidelity. That one of 45 or 33, which one? The Foreigner or the Emerson, Lake and Palmer? So we went to this one next if you want to talk about, but okay, so
let's go back. We'll back a step.
Back to that. So
this is the UHQR, also made by Analog Productions. Also says quality record pressing on it. But these are their top shelf items. So this is the top tier of what they make. This is still really good, but this is their one-step equivalent. To make things even more confusing for you, UHQR was originally a term that was coined by Mobile Fidelity back in the 70s.
So they're just kind of all cross-using stuff now.
Yeah, I don't know if it fell off the copyright or whatever, but ultra high quality record is what UHQR stands for, ultra high quality record. And Mobile Fidelity coined it back, the original Mobile Fidelity coined it back in the 70s. Analog Productions kind of stole it and slapped it on their boxes. If I were MoFi, I'd be pissed. But I don't think there's anything you can do about it.
And also, throughout the last couple of years, packaging has changed for both that and the one-steps that we'll talk about.
These used to have the rounded edge. They got rid of that box.
Right.
Now UHQRs are in a squared-off box. It's tough.
Well,
I feel for you guys.
Either the video's lagging or I'm lagging. I'm not holding anything right now. So which one are you talking about? You're talking about the Foreigner? Let me know.
Yeah,
then we can answer your question.
So, and they also share titles. So Mobile Fidelity ran the Foreigner titles up through about the pandemic, and they've been out of print. Now Analog Productions picked them up and are doing 2 LP 45 cuts. This is a 2 LP 45 at $61.
So Foreigner's 45 cut.
Yeah,
that's what you were asking about. 45.
Now we did all the Analog Production stuff. Now we're moving on to the Mobile Fidelity stuff.
And I just basically talked about that while you were gone, but not very in depth.
Yeah. At least they have a nice strip across the top. They're easily identifiable. They also do one steps. So unlike mobile, Analog Productions does their regular line, then their UHQR line. MoFi does their regular line, and they do a one-step line. Now they do a one-step line in a 2LP45. They also do it in a 33. So depending on the title, they can be packaged as a 33 or a 45 RPM. But
and their packaging as well has changed this year. They've gone to a smaller, thinner box for it. So the other ones used to be almost 1 1/4 inch thick, or they took up a lot of room. So
these are probably 3/8. Yeah, they're not nice.
It's about 3/4 of an inch.
Yeah. But again, easily identifiable. These are now made in their own pressing plant out in California. They make their. They used to make them at RTI, was their partner, and RTI out also in California just was also busy. They were pressing everybody's stuff, and it's hard to control everything under one roof. When you're getting the records from this place and the packaging from Stoughton and all the stuff, they brought everything in house. They're controlling their quality a lot better. I know MoFi got a bad taste in the mouth, from all the controversy back a handful of years ago. But they've really upped their game. They got their own plant. They got their own everything. They're in-house. They're rocking and rolling. Things are coming out fast. It's good.
And now on to the next one.
Now into the new stuff. So Rhino has jumped into the audiophile game. With the first one we're going to show is the Rhino Reserve, which is probably my favorite pick of the newest audiophile releases. They're known by these little red strips here that go over the album. They're Rhino Reserve, and they're usually this is $33. They are pressed by at Fidelity Record Pressing, which is at the Mobile Fidelity plant. So it's kind of like an off-brand Mobile Fidelity release. They sound really good. Everyone who buys them is absolutely thrilled with them. I've never had any bad news about any of them. And it says right here, cut from analog tape, pressed in California. Fidelity Record Pressing right on there. Lacquer's cut. They're very open about what everything's going on. And they're priced. The price,
$31. That's
$33. The price
33.
The price is always under 40. They're always in the 30 range. Price is phenomenal. That's why they're flying off the shelf. They're doing very well. These are my favorite right now because you can get basically the same price as a regular pressing. You get a really $5 more. You're getting a much better product. All right, not to be confused with the Rhino High Fidelity, which is another Rhino title, not pressed at MoFi. It's priced at a different place. I'm not sure if you look up where Rhino High Fidelity is pressed, and they're again, they're in the 40 range, 40, 41. Also, a lot of good feedback on these. They're dead quiet. They sound phenomenal. MoFi isn't pressing them. Someone else is. We're going to find out.
Optimal Media.
That's Germany. It. Optimal Media in where?
Germany.
The Germans are pressing these. Optimal Media in...
Where in Germany is
I wonder if that's
located?
Arena. Is that Palace? Does it have anything to do with...
I don't know.
We're finding out live here on the air.
Oh my God.
So, I'd also like to know who's cutting these. Because they sound really good. They're imported from Optimal. Oh, it says right here, pressed at Optimal Media. Analog cut tapes, Kevin Gray, Coherent Audio.
It's in Rubel, Germany. Part of Germany.
I don't know. I'm going to do some research on Optimal Media. But also great product. Pressed in Germany, not America. $40, good price. They got a little strip here on the side.
It's like the northeastern part of Germany.
We're going to do more. We're going to dig. We're going to do some more digging to find out what else comes out of there.
I don't know. There are like 36 locations.
Holy crap. But yeah, happy about that. Really good stuff. They're kind of doing the same strategy, right? They're doing a entry level at 33, and then they're doing hi-fi at 40. The product is really good, both ways. And then out of nowhere, because sound matters one step, Warner Records is doing, here's Wildflowers, but they also did Green Day, they did Linkin Park, they've done a lot of more modern releases. They're jumping in the one-step train. I haven't sold as many of these, but
How much is that one?
these are 125,
Okay.
126. They're mastered by Chris Bellman and Bernie Grundman Mastering, so they're done right. They're pressed by RTI. So RTI, which is the pressing plant that did all of Mobile Fidelity stuff before Mobile Fidelity moved all in-house, is pressing these. But they got some of the best mastering agents in the world doing them. Chris Bellman and Bernie Grundman is booked out till the day he dies. So they got to have some other people come on and learn the trade. And Chris Bellman is that person picking up the reins and trying to fill in the gaps because they have so much coming in. So they're done well. They're pressed well. The price is $125. They're newer titles. Mm-hmm. Here's Wildflowers.
Which is nice.
I've been pushing for newer titles from all these people for a long time, and it's fun to see titles from the 2000s and the 90s getting put out, getting the proper treatment. So, a lot of information, a lot of things going on. The audiophile world has changed dramatically in the last 5 years. the good news is we're getting more than ever. We're getting more options. We're getting more competition. We're getting more titles. We're getting more of everything coming down the line, which is really cool to see. And
And then at the beginning of the year, we have,
start your year off right.
right,
Another Rhino product.
yep.
We got the list in
I've
that?
got a partial list. So January 2nd, you got John Coltrane. A couple different titles, it looks like. Rush, Vapor Trails.
There's 3
Actually,
rushes.
there's 3 rushes. Vapor Trails, Snakes and Arrows, and Feedback.
Yeah.
Fleetwood Mac, Future Games. John Prine's Sweet Revenge. Cheap Trick, I Woke Up with a Monster.
Yes.
Sturgill Simpson, A Sailor's Guide to Earth.
Which is done on Rhino Reserve.
Yes. Flaming Lips, Clouds Tastes Metallic, also Rhino Reserve. Then Utopia, Another Life. Mid-Germany. Apparently I've still got that on my mind. Mid-January, you've got America, self-titled on Rhino Reserve. Charles Mingus, Blues and Roots. Faces Long Player, and Nod is as Good as a Wink. Gordon Lightfoot, If You Could Read My Mind. Roland Kirk, The Inflated Tear. Sly and the Family Stone, Who in the Funk Do You Think You Are? And the Monkees, Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Jones Limited are some of the very beginning part of January titles coming out.
And what's interesting is this last weekend was the last week for new releases. So I don't know if any of you guys really follow that very closely. You'll notice that there are like no releases this Friday or next Friday. On January 2nd is the only things coming out in January 2 is the Start Your Year Off Right titles. Also extremely sparse. So the whole industry takes this time off for new releases. This is pretty typical
They need to
from
give
Christmas
everybody a
to
break,
New Year's.
save up a little money to buy the stuff at the beginning of the year.
Well, that, and they want retail to sell down. They want retail to sell down what they have, and they want to give everybody in the industry a bunch of time off. And so it just kind of works out for everybody. But yeah, Rhino is kicking it off hard, punching you in the mouth with a bunch of good releases right away in January. Some of those are the Rhino release, the Rhino Reserves, which are pressed by Fidelity Record Pressing. So, a lot of good stuff for Start Your Year Off Right. I've got everything already ordered. It's already coming. But that's kind of interesting because, you know, we don't usually have a lot of time where there's no releases. So, the next few weeks, 2-3 weeks, is we don't have anything. So, it gives everybody a little break. So, that, I hope that cleared a few things up. For somebody.
Or confused you even more.
I hope that's just one person that was like, oh, okay. Otherwise, we'll be here next week.
As long as one person understands.
One more person understands. That's good. Annette and I will be here next week.
Yeah.
Matt won't be. He'll probably watch the show. He'll probably moderate from down there.
Oh, yeah.
I'll type in.
I'll
Annette
be
loves doing
moderator.
that. She gets in the chat and really stirs the pot. But
Who's acted a fool in here?
that's right. That's what we got this week. It's a great week to come in and buy gifts. The shipping window is closing quickly, but we're open 7 days a week.
What is our shipping window tomorrow, maybe?
Yeah,
I know a lot of places are doing like the 17th is the end date shipping.
Yeah, probably. It depends where you're at.
Yeah.
You know, if you're anywhere local, you're fine.
The Monkeys on pre-order. I think didn't you just say you have all the Rhino stuff on order?
I should have all of the Ryan Rockto, all the Start Your Year Off Right stuff.
We don't have it in pre-order in the system yet. No, we don't have that going on.
No, yeah, I mean, I have ordered it, but we don't have it, so you can pre-order it yet. We'll come in, we'll work it out for you.
Yeah. We'll put you on the list.
Yeah, we'll get you on the list. We got some exciting things coming. We're working on SMS texting, message marketing. We're working on that, building that out right now. So soon enough, you'll get a little text message tell you Annette's got more stock of whatever on the website. You know, so we're working on that. That's in the works, and a lot of new gear
Short
coming.
stacks. I know it's been so busy these last couple of weeks. I haven't gotten a chance to do that, but
This
I have a
week-
bunch to load up. Hopefully, I'm going to get a bunch loaded up today. I've got to do some cleanup from the show Saturday.
Yeah.
Get all that stuff put back, and then hopefully after that I can get working on some of that other stuff.
This week feels like a return to normal. This week we don't have a show, we don't have an event. We're putting everything away. We're getting back into our things. We'll probably post a RSD records you missed. We're going to get back into the groove and really rock this out all the way to Christmas and beyond.
Yeah, let's hope.
So, well, thanks for watching, guys, and
Yep.
we will see you next week.
Have a great day, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.